All right, let me just quickly get through some of the super chats here. By the way, thank you so much, DJ Tyrant, for the $5, €5 actually, £5, €5. I don't know what that sign is. Is that pound or euro? Pound, probably. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was thinking, could there ever be a legendary pet for a hunter that you could in like 10.0 and to grow it through the expansion 10.0? Yes. I mean, it absolutely could happen. It goes into what we were just discussing there, DJ. Allow people to actually build and grow throughout expansions. So why wouldn't it be amazing for a hunter to sort of collect a little pet that starts fighting as a little baby, and throughout every expansion or throughout the patches, this little pet grows up. You have to feed it, you have to take care of it, and as you go, it'll grow up and it will turn into whatever you fed it. So you know, if I feed it meat, it's going to turn into this kind of pet. If I feed it this, it's going to turn into this kind of pet. You know, if I do these training missions with it, it's going to turn into this kind of pet. So you have the ability to make that pet your own based on how you want to play. I think for a lot of people that will be mad fun to actually do. And this wouldn't be something that I would do as a legendary, because now suddenly you force people that maybe couldn't give two fucks about it to suddenly have to care about it. I would add it as a regular feature for hunters. So hunters have the ability to grow their own pets, sort of like a mini RPG section of huntering, right? If you are a hunter and you want to do it, go for it. Go create your own pets that you can play with, and they can ultimately become your tanking pets. And you could probably add some kind of breeding system to it as well. So let's say you have a wolf and you have a bear. You can breed the two with each other to create a wolf bear, a big ass fucking wolf that's double the size of a normal wolf, right? And maybe has a growl, but also another ability because you've bred them together. Something like this. You make it quirky, you make it fun, you give people just crazy freedoms to be themselves without overpowering anything, right? It's nothing to do with power. That wolf bear or Brolf, as Evan said there, that Brolf is not going to be more powerful than any other pet in World of Warcraft. But it's still going to be fucking fun, you know? It's still going to be fun for a lot of hunters that care about the RP side of their game. And that really is, I think, what's important in World of Warcraft, is to add fun. Blizzard should get out of their own way, is effectively what I'm saying this entire evening. Blizzard needs to get out of their own way. Stop taking yourself so fucking seriously. Stop trying to make the world's most polished and professional video game. That's not what we want to play. We want to play quirky and fucked up and weird and wonderful and sometimes a little bit screwed up. That's what we want to play. You know, we want you to do stupid shit that we can laugh at, and maybe it frustrates us a bit, but it shows that you're trying something new and something great. What's wrong with that? Stop being afraid of, stop being so afraid of not looking like the most professional company on the market. Gamers love quirky. Quirky is fine. So embrace that. Give us stuff that is quirky and weird and fun and crazy. And most importantly, makes us want to waste time in your game. Stop trying to force us to waste our time in your game. Stop trying to bind us into your game. Make your game and make it fun. I was watching an Asmongold video on stream last week, and Asmongold said, trying to remember his exact words now, but he spoke specifically about this idea of tying you into the game, and he said, if you have to design features in your game to keep people playing your game, then maybe the problem there is your game. Because games are fun. You should want to play games. If a game needs something to make you play the game, then perhaps the game is the problem. Because most games people will just fucking play. You don't need to convince me. I very recently started playing Warhammer 3. Doing the campaign. Nothing convinced me to play it. Chat's been sort of increasingly involved me in the lore of Warhammer, and as a result of that, I wanted to play Warhammer 3. And so I started playing Warhammer 3 and I'm having the time of my life. I'm getting my ass kicked, but I am having the time of my life. There's no system that's keeping me playing. I'm just playing because it's fun. Blizzard should realize games are fun for people. They'll keep doing it. Like, your girlfriend or your boyfriend doesn't have to, unless you're in a very sort of bad relationship. But, you know, at the beginning, when you first met your husband and your boyfriend, before you started looking at them and thinking, what the fuck have I done with my life, right? Right at the beginning, when their dick was made of gold. You remember those days, right? Where you looked at their dick and it was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm this lucky. Yeah? No one had to convince you to jump his bones. You just did it. The second you need convincing to get into the bedroom, perhaps the relationship is the problem. Right? You shouldn't need convincing for shit like this. Because sex is fun. Everyone likes sex. So maybe if someone doesn't want to do something that's fun, then there's another problem there that isn't just going to be solved by trying to manipulate someone to do more of that something. Yeah, that's sort of. I hope that answers your question, DJ.